Hey, what's cracking, y'all? Just got done watching the 49er-Texan game, and Niners lost to the Texans 24-21. Kind of dug themselves in a deep hole early, giving up 21 points in the first half, and not so much the defense, but the inconsistency on offense under Sean Hill not getting anything going, and Niners couldn't do shit in the first half. So what happens? Second half, insert Alex Smith, and wow, I don't know what to say. It was definitely a tale of two different halves. First half, Niners were just shitty. Second half, offense had a whole new purpose. Alex Smith looked like he had complete control of the game when he was out there, except there were like a few mental lapses out there. I believe there was 3 delay of game calls, and that's something that that's irritating. If it happens, well, you don't want it to happen at all, but if it happens at least once, but 3 times, I mean, come on now. But, other than that, Alex Smith looked like he looked more relaxed out there. He didn't have like happy feet or anything, and looked like he had a better vision of the field than what he's had in the past. He did end it, by throwing an interception late in the game, but threw for 206 yards, 3 touchdown passes, all to Vernon Davis, I might add, and all I gotta say is I'm very proud of the way Alex Smith played, being down 21-0, and being able and putting us in a position to at least come back and win that game. I mean, yes, the mental lapses were kind of big, and some people might even say, he ain't clutch or whatever, but this man has been taking abuse since he came into the league, and maybe rightfully so. He hasn't really got to that level, but I always thought that he had maybe a little something in him back to the 2006 season, where when Norv Turner was the offensive coordinator, he seemed to look like he was progressing, and then 2007 comes, Norv Turner goes to San Diego, Alex Smith gets hurt, hurts his shoulder, and basically got rushed back in later the 07 season. 08 was put on injured reserve, so and people are starting to label him a bust, but for him to come out and put the 49ers in a position to possibly win that game and just look almost calm and collective out there, hey, I'm not hating on him. Yeah, he threw the pick at the end, but he did a great 3 TD passes, all to Vernon Davis, and I can't hate on Alex Smith. Hey, I'm proud of the boy, but before I continue, props to any Texans fans out there, including the Champ 28-9. You guys jumped on us early, 21-0, and we kind of shot ourselves in the foot down the way, and actually all through the game with stupid penalties. But I knew going into this game that we were going to be in for a dogfight. Am I surprised that you guys won? Of course not, because I know you guys have weapons capable of winning this game. Do I stand by believing the Niners would have won this game? Well, of course I do. And you guys saw the game. We stunk in the first half, but second half came around, and Alex Smith just looked like a totally new person, and I can't say anymore. But props to the Texans, to the Texan fans. Good win for you guys, and I wish you guys good luck the rest of the season. Some other things I did like besides Alex Smith, like I said, Vernon Davis 3 TD catches, and he really has progressed since Mike Singletary's taken over. And I think he's going to be a great force, for the 49ers and hopefully for years to come. Josh Morgan, he didn't start, but he still got in some action. 4 catches, 62 yards. And where do I start with Michael Crabtree? I mean, 5 catches, 56 yards. Didn't score a touchdown, but he made a couple key catches out there. And he looked like, he had a grasp for the game. And so props to Michael Crabtree. And I know a lot of Niner fans have been, talking shit, about you or whatever. But, hey, it's in the heat of the moment. We just really wanted you to get into camp. But better late than never. You went out there and you produced. So, hey, with me, all is forgiven. I did my booing of you already. And now, I'm not going to do nothing but cheer you on. So, other than that, that's pretty much all I got. Defensively, early we gave up 21 points, but that wasn't the most part for the inconsistency of the offense under Sean Hill. But for the most part, I thought the defense did a solid job. The one thing I definitely saw different from the Atlanta Falcons, because when we played the Falcons last, I just didn't see no heart out there offensively or defensively. This game, I saw a lot more intensity out there from the defense. I believe we sacked Matt Schaub a couple times. And we did give up 264 yards, 2 TDs, passes from him. Steve Slayton had a TD run, but for the most part, the Niner defense did look really aggressive out there. I did like seeing that. It's unfortunate that, Niners didn't get the win. But I rather would have won in the ending next week being 4-2, which is really why I thought it was important to win this game. It wasn't really a must win. I'm not really going to say it's a must win, but I would have felt more comfortable going into Indianapolis, playing the Colts, and who just slaughtered the Rams 42-6. So we definitely have our work cut out for us next Sunday, but I can only hope for the best. So anyways, I'm pretty much flaming right now, so that's all I got. Niners, too little, too late, but I'm glad to see Alex Smith come up and show some maturation out there on the field. 206 passing yards in just one half, so I've always thought he has the tools, but once he got hurt, he's had a hard time getting back into the groove of things, and he's been very patient getting back into it. He's been nothing but upstanding, going to meetings when he's hurt, and just doing everything to help benefit the 49ers, not complaining. And Alex Smith, you get my big ups of the week. Represent. I haven't done that in a while. Well, all right. Crabtree, you get my big ups too. Represent. Good job. So, anyways, that's all I got. I'm out of here. Once again, congratulations to all the Texans fans. Good game. Good luck the rest of the season. And Niner Empire, keep your heads up. We're not out of it yet. Hopefully the New York Giants will take care of business and, beat up on the Cardinals tonight, but we'll see what happens. All right, I'm out of here, y'all, and I'll catch you next time. Late.